Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2. We're playing the Galaxy at War mod, our favorite Star Wars themed mod, or at least the only one that has been developed to such extent. I'm not gonna take long with this intro. Don't worry. I know it's been a long time. I was trying to find a good way of organizing my time between channel and college, family, and even other life stuff. But right now, I think I kind of figured out how to make time for recording new content. So to have a nice comeback, I realized the best way would be to go back, like all the way back to the beginning of it all. If you have followed this channel from the very start, you might be aware of a video called "Clones of HOTH," which is currently the one of the most views in the channel. I think it's around 300,000, if I'm not wrong. Don't go around looking for it because it's kind of cringy. At the time, my English was not the best, and I didn't have a lot of experience with recording videos. Uh, but it was nice at the time. But anyway, I've kind of remade the battle into a new and improved version, so I hope you guys will enjoy. So, without further ado, I'm gonna unpause this video and we're gonna see a beautiful fighting going on. Here we go. Now, the droids have, if I'm not wrong, 4 platoons attacking this clone base in Hoth. Now, Hoth is not exactly a planet really close to the bulk of the clone army and of the Republic in the Clone Wars. It's kind of in the outer rim, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not exactly a place to be held by a lot of clone soldiers. It's pretty much a small garrison, and there we go. The battle has begun. The droids are moving like there's nothing stopping them at all. What the hell is going on here? Right there. So as you can see, the clones have a few turrets defending this area. A lot of clone soldiers on the trenches, and the droids have the help of 4 dwarf spider droids, if I'm not mistaken. The Confederacy of Independent Systems is not exactly putting a lot of droids into this attack because, again, Hoth isn't exactly the most, well, important planet to hold. There's no real need to hold this. It's just, a thorn on the side of the Confederacy on the outer rim. As you can see, there's also a Republic outpost right here on the outskirts of this the main base, which has been already taken down by the droids. The outer defenses of the clone army are pretty much going to be destroyed right away, just because of the sheer amount of droids and of the fire of the dwarf droid spiders. As you can see, the turrets are pretty much destroyed already. In a few seconds, we're going to take a look at the casualties. And the droids do not expect any reinforcements, neither do the clones, of course. They're pretty much surrounded in this base. It's a pretty big base. We're going to take a look at it following, to the end of this battle. I guess pretty much the clones on the outskirts of the entrance have been killed. We're going to take a look at the casualties right now. Of course, since they're defending, I believe the clones will have an upper hand. So the droid numbers are a lot bigger. As you can see, let me change player so we can see the... there we go. The yellow ones are the droids. A lot of droid casualties right in the open since they're attacking in the open. But the outer defenses of the clone army have pretty much been destroyed. I believe all the turrets are gone. They've just taken down a Republic gunship that was landing here. And the dwarf droids are amazing vehicles. They are, they can pretty much climb anything at all. I think they can even climb vertically, so they can, yeah, pretty much anything. So they're pretty good at attacking a planet like Hoth. There's a lot of mountains, a lot of snow. So it's a good vehicle to use for the droid army. It's funny because there's a line of droids over here. They were all going this way, and they're all dead. Okay, let's take a look on the left side of the battlefield, because if I'm not mistaken, there is a Republic turret here that has been not taken down yet by the droids. And as you can see, there's also some sort of hangar here where the clone army leaves some vehicles, some what are these called? The speeders. Guys, it's been a long time since I've played this game. So they have speeders. They have the TX-130, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe that's the Empire version. Apparently, they're shooting this one guy, and it seems like it's a clone sergeant, and you can see by the green marks on its armor. Green is for the sergeants, I think blue is for the lieutenants, and red might be for the captains, or is it orange? I'm not quite sure, I can't remember right now. But they're moving, as you can see. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. A lot of droids marching through the snow. Getting really close to this entrance of the base. As you can see, there's one here. There is another one here. And there is, of course, the hangar that I just showed you right there. Firefight's still raging on here. The droids can't really hit these guys because of the yeah, as you can see, they can't really shoot from down here and hit those guys. I mean, they're probably getting hit. Oh, that is a nice grenade right there. It's gonna take down a few of the droids, or at least just one, but that's quite enough. Another grenade flying, but that was a droid grenade, and it almost killed the clones. Well, they did die anyway, because as they were throwing the grenade back at them, they were shot. Now, I think the droids have taken down every single clone outside of the base, and they're going in right now. Let's take a look inside. This entrance here is going to be quite a choke point for the clones. I'm not quite sure the droids are going to be able to march through. I mean, they have the numbers, but it's a pretty cool choke point right there, as is this one here. There are a few clones trying to hold this, and the droids are already in. This one is going to throw a grenade. That was really high arch, but okay. That clone is already dead. This map was made, if I'm not wrong, by the Mighty Mapper. You might know him as a pretty nice map maker for the Man of War community. He also has a Discord if you've never heard of it. And if you guys want to join, just ask him in his channel. Mighty Mapper 123, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this entrance here, I don't think the droids are actually going to move over there. They seem to be focusing on this one entrance, and of course the secondary one right there as well. A lot of droid bodies. Well, not exactly bodies. Well, they are bodies. They're mechanic bodies. And a lot of them are taken down right by the entrance. But the outer defenses here of this room have been taken down. Again, they're putting a lot of fire on these clones. They do not have a lot of chances of surviving this. Also, I guess, let's take a look inside this hangar, since the clones are shooting... Whoa, what the hell was that? Since the clones are shooting from all the way back there. As you can see, we have a massive hangar over here. And one of the gunships was already taken down somehow. There's a minigun there that is going to be... it's probably going to prove a hard thing to take down for the droids. It's putting a lot of fire on the droid forces up these stairs. Now this firefight is looking good, because there's a lot of droids already inside the base, and of course the clones are defending from inside. A lot of them are stuck over there. I think they are probably gonna be able to move at some point. We're not gonna interfere with it right now. Maybe later on. This room is cleared. Let's take a look at the casualties again. So, yellow ones are the droids and red ones are the clones. The choke points are proving really hard for the droids to move in. Again, a lot of casualties on the outskirts. The dwarf droids, they cannot really move inside the base, so they're staying outside for some support if needed. We might be in need of selecting some of these droids and sending them in. Right there. One of the things that people commented a lot on this on the first version of this video, the clones of Hoth, is that I was spawning a lot of droids and helping the droids in a way, like spawning a lot of them. But the thing is, it was a massive droid invasion, so it kind of made sense for the droids to have waves and waves of reinforcements. Let's grab this massive group as well and send them on the other side of on the other entrance. There we go. Because the Man of War engine doesn't really work that well with these new walls that people have imported from. I guess it's Battlefront, if I'm not wrong. I guess it is. It might be. It might be Battlefront. Okay, here we go. The droids are already moving inside through this one, the secondary entrance here. Look at that. That is one nice view. Again, the clones are gonna be overwhelmed by the numbers. This one guy here, oh boy, he might be able to kill a few, but there we go. He's down. Another man down. Now they're starting to move up and get really close to where they're meant to be, which is inside the base. Is this side? Yep, pretty much down. They've taken down all of the clones in here. And there's a lot of fire going inside the hangar and coming from the hangar as well. This bridge here is a kill box. If they stay here, they're going to take a lot of casualties. Is the second hangar here, the vehicle hangar, clear? Yeah, apparently it is. There is one TX-130 here that the droids are going to capture. Was there such a thing as capturing enemy equipment in Star Wars? I mean, for the rebels, of course, but I don't know about the clones and the droids. Again, clones and droids exchanging fire from inside and outside the main hangar. If there is enough time, these guys are gonna get one of these gunships and get out of there. Just, you know, leave. Because there's no point in staying and getting killed. This is not, again, an important base for the Republic, but it's a loss anyway in the Civil War. Well, not the Civil War, the Clone Wars. What the hell am I talking about? The Civil War is a little bit later on. Okay, the clones are pretty much holding this. A few of the droids that tried to push through this this opening here are dead. There's something going on over here. There are three clone soldiers still alive inside this command room. And they are pretty much holding on. Still alive. There we go. Guys, right there. Are you going to shoot him? Yeah, they don't seem to be noticing where they are. But there we go. 2 down, 1 to go. They are using the DC-15C or 15S, which is the shorter version of the DC-15. Is it DC-15? I can't quite remember the name of the weapons. It's been a long time since I I used the Galaxy at War mod. Okay, droids, there's still one guy alive. There we go. Oh, there we go. Overwhelmed by the amount of, well, that's a grenade. There we go. The grenade explosions are really nice in this mod. Okay, let's get through here again. Oh, the minigun guy has already been taken down, so there's no support about that. There's one clone sergeant dead here, a clone lieutenant as well, probably the commander of the garrison. But there are a few clones still alive. Which means it's time to fly a gunship out of here and survive another day in the cold wastelands of Hoth. They can't escape the planet until they find a way of contacting a nearby Republic fleet, but that's for another video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of this and a lot of new content. I'm really glad to be back, hopefully for a long time. And I think that's it. Ciao, ciao.